If you're a business owner and you've been trying to figure out how to win more, how to win more contracts, how to get contracts, how to grow your business, how to create stability, predictability, cash flow, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I discovered about how to win in business, how to win in life. And it's actually quite simple. It's actually simpler than most people think. We create the hardship. We create the hardship and we also create the simplicity. And the good news is that it's easier and it's freer and it creates more prosperity. It creates something that you can leave behind because it's all within the process. It's just all a part of the process. So if you don't know me, we don't know each other. Thanks for watching. My name is 𝗪𝗧𝗏. I'm a government contracting advisor, enterprise value architect. And it basically means that I like to help establish businesses grow and increase the value of their business with government contracts. Today, I'm going to go in a different route. And I got inspired actually by um, some engagement that we had in the community here on YouTube. And I thought to share something that I've only been sharing in private rooms and in higher level rooms that I'm a part of because it's pretty deep. But I think you guys can handle it. And honestly, it's going to change everything. I really believe that just planting the seed, it might not happen today, but it will definitely happen in your lifetime. You are on the right path. And if you're watching this, this is for you. So the first thing that I want to share with you are there steps. There's 4 steps. It's really simple. If you got something to write with, write on. I'm going to bring up my trusty remarkable so that you could see how I am processing through this and you can take some notes as we go along. Sound good? All right. So the first thing is I want it to be bigger. Can I make it bigger? No? Okay. That's fine. All right. So the first thing there are 4 seasons. 4 seasons. There's winter, spring, summer, and fall. There was a season where I didn't really know what season I was in. There were a lot of decisions to make. I grew my business. So when I started my business and when I went full time in my business, I hired a coach. I knew that I didn't want to go the slow route. Like I really did not want to go the slow route. And I saw so many people who had done what I was doing that had done it before me. So they were in business full time for years, 8 years, one of them. And when I remember having a conversation with this one person, and she was sharing with me that she had been at the same revenue, annual revenue for 8 years. And she had no goals and no idea, no dreams to go and become anything bigger than what she was. And I thought to myself, no, that doesn't sound right. Like for me, for me and my household, we serve the Lord, we're always growing because I believe that in the law of gravity, I believe that if you're not growing, you are dying. Everything has to move. Everything has to move. And so if we are not growing, if I it bothers me when I hear someone say like I just want enough. I want enough to pay my bills. I want enough to take care of my team. I want enough to grow my life. Like it's not enough because well, I serve an abundant God. And so everything is in abundance. Like we're intended to grow. We're intended to multiply. We're intended to create things because we're made in his image and likeness. We're not meant to be stagnant. And I've helped my clients achieve over $5.7 billion, by the way. I've helped my clients leverage our win rate of 74%. So for out of every 10 proposals, every 10 bids, they win up to 8. Like this is not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. And so what I'm sharing with you are things that I had just thought about, like processed through years of processing through. How did those clients do it? How did my former employer do it? How did I do it? Like, how did I grow when I could see that there were examples of people who were being stagnant? And I didn't want to be stagnant. I didn't want to have amateur life, a regular life, a boring life, a life that was comfortable, that was safe, because there's nothing in life that's safe. There's nothing in life that's safe. And the only thing that we have safety around, it's not even safety. It's like it's predictable because it just needs to happen. It's just what we're living through and in our seasons. You might have heard somebody's like, well, I'm in a season. I'm in season of growth. I'm in a season of this. I'm in a season. Like, we're all in season, but what season are you in? What seasons are you in? So some people think that they're in a season that they're really not in. And it's actually harming them and hurting them. So the first season is winter. There's spring. I'll put the lines down a little bit more. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. And during the winter season, everything is cold. Everything is not moving. Everything is just like it's snow. There's nothing happening, right? You're the seed and you see this big tree, right? All these big trees around you. And you're thinking to yourself, I want to be that tree. I want to be that tree. I'm stuck under this soil. It's cold. It's frozen. I can't move. I can't do anything. It feels hard. I must strive. Like, how did they become a tree? I want to be a tree. Decision is not enough. Like, in life, when we make decisions, it is good, but then we actually have to take an action. If we say we decide to grow our businesses, we decide to have great things, we decide to have the life that we desire, that's great. We want to become that tree in the season of fall. And see, this is really crazy because as someone who I just believe that the desires that we're planting in our heart, the things that really excite us, and you know what a desire is. So desire is like there's joy, love, peace, right? There's joy, love, peace, clarity, tied an emotion. That's like, these are the emotions that are tied directly to a feeling and a thought. Like, it's just a thought, and you have this thought, it's so clear, and it usually starts with, do you know, like, wouldn't it be nice, or wouldn't it be great when, or wouldn't it be great if? And it's just this thing that just kind of puts you in a feeling, in a place, and in your mind, that it's just so beautiful. It's so great, so amazing. It just gives you so much peace and relief in that moment. And that's a desire. That's something that we're striving towards. Like, it could be in your business where you're striving. It's like, wouldn't it be great when wouldn't it be awesome when and you're just like, it would be great when da 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 da, because all would be good. And when we're starting to work towards it, we're working towards a season of harvest. Stay with me. It's a season of harvest. It's in the fall. It's something that hasn't happened yet. We're working towards that. That is the goal. We want this. We all want it. Whatever it is, there's always going to be something to grow towards. But right now, we're in winter. Now, you might be in a different season, and so you just want to stick to it. And so we're going to talk through it. And the season is, I can pull this over here and I can see my notes because I want to make sure that I'm thoughtful with time. Okay. All right, here it is. Aha. Okay. This season, when we're seeing everything still, there's cold, cloudy days. It seems like nothing is working for you. You're fighting against the environment. You're trying to get out of this place. Ah, this is not working for us. It actually is working for you. See, what's happening in this season is that you can use wisdom. You can use wisdom to look. You can use wisdom to listen. And you can use wisdom to learn. This is observations. We're using our observations to make plans. We already know what our outcome we want our outcome to be. We're working towards that outcome. We just need to have observations of plans. Like, what are we trying to be like? Are we trying to be like the little bushes around us? Or are we trying to be like the tree? Let me zoom in to this, I think. Yay. Okay. Mhm. Come on, baby. Oh, great. I love when things work. All right. So, what are we trying to be? Oh, we're trying to be the tree. We want to be big. We want to be able to be a shade for someone. We want to be able to have fruit, right? We see fall, and fall has all of these fruits on the tree. And you know what? We also know as a seed that's like deep in the ground that hasn't been rooted in anything out. We want to be this seed and or we want to be this tree, but how do we get there? How do we actually become what is this? Oh, I know what it is. There you go. Ah, there. Okay. So we want to become the tree, but how do we become the tree? How do we get to tree status as a seed? We are our roots are not rooted. It's not working. It doesn't seem like it's working until we start looking, listening, and learning. And so many of you are going to be focusing so hard on trying to become the tree. And instead of paying attention to your ability in that season, the ability to look. Like you get to look up, you get to look down, you get to look around, you get to decide which direction you want to grow in. You get to make those decisions. You get to have clarity. You get to find a model, an example of what you want. Success leaves clues. We got success all over. You're a seed. You get to look up and see all the trees around you, and you get to decide, I want to be a tree. You get to listen. Okay, so what are they doing in this season? What are the trees doing right now in this season? How are they surviving? I know how I'm surviving. I'm paying attention to my environment, but what are they doing? I'm paying attention. I'm really absorbing my environment, learning. I'm learning how to become the tree. I don't want to be a bush. I don't want to be a stick, right? Stick that's on the ground. I don't want to be any of those things. I want to be a tree. So I'm paying attention to the things that I want, paying attention to the things that I want, not the things that I don't want. And the mistake that people make is that they focus on the things that they don't want versus the things that they do want. But it doesn't mean that you're already automatically a tree. You are a tree inside of you, but you haven't bloomed yet. You haven't coming out in the ground. And so when we move into actually what happens with a seed, even though you plant it here, right here in this spot, it actually moves down a little bit. I know this because I'm studying, I'm into my gardening again, and I'm studying how it works. And the seed actually just kind of gravity, the law of gravity, things just move down, they grow. And so in the spring, what happens is the foe of snow is actually your friend. And it's all because of the sun. The sun melts the snow and it makes it to water. And now this seed can start to become a tree. Now, what happens if what happens if the seed attempts to become a tree too fast? It's called leggy plants. It's a scientific word. It's leggy plants. And it means, and the number one reason why a plant becomes leggy is because it attempts to reach the sun too fast. And what happens when it's leggy is, like leggy plants, you'll see that the leaves are really kind of thin but long. The shaft is really long. And then the roots are very, very like, oh my gosh, fine, so fine. Because the reason why the roots are so fine, let me show you this. The reason why the roots are so fine is because it took all the nutrients from the root to shoot through the ground. And it just didn't need to do that. It didn't need to do that. It was striving to do more than what it needed to. The problem with leggy plants, so there is a way to fix it, but most of the time, if it is not addressed, those leggy plants won't survive the next season. They'll just die off. And the roots, they're no good. Like the seed is just completely eliminated. It just becomes soil now. And it has taken the nutrients from the soil. It's taken everything from the soil and tried to strive through and fight the season that it's in. It's trying to fight. It's trying to be more like a tree before it's understanding fully of what it means to be a tree. So here, back to this image, spring. So you're this root, right? And it's growing. Like, say, for example, you're healthy, and the only way to become healthy is for it to be the roots to be healed. And the way to get the roots to get healed is to add more nutrients into the soil. And the way to add more nutrients into the soil, naturally, in a natural environment where there's not people kind of hanging out, is actually is from like the leaves, the dead leaves that fall from the trees, the fruits that fall from other trees. It's actually serving them. And so, like, you're even more inspired to be a tree. You're like, oh my gosh, when I'm a tree, I get to become something and someone that serves someone else that is growing. I'm creating an impact in someone else's life as they're growing through that season. So you're still looking, you're still listening, you're learning because you've mastered this. But it's what you master. Are you mastering how to be a tree and your ability to become a tree? Or are you mastering your inability or your lack of being a tree? Either you're leggy or you're healthy. You can only be one. And in the season, you take with you all of that you learned from the previous season, in addition to leverage. Melinda, what does leverage have to do with spring? April showers, there's like an old saying, you might not know this, it depends on how old are you and like where you grew up, but April showers bring May flowers. So May is a spring month, it's a month in spring. And in April, the first month in spring is usually very rainy. It's just seasonal because okay, let's talk about ecosystems. I'm not going to do too much in it, but basically during winter, it gets really cold. It gets cold, and then the sun pops out right before spring, and it warms everything up, and it melts everything up, and all of that gets melted. It evaporates into the environment, and it becomes rain. So it cycles right back down to the ground. And while it's raining, while the rain is coming down, the farmer, this is like so important. This is why it matters where you get planted. So the farmer is wise, And he's been there, done that. He has a certificate on how to make sure you continue to grow. That's what he's doing. And so all throughout spring, if April had showers, right? All throughout spring, every time it rains, the farmer collects all of the rain into these containers. And he's leveraging the rain. He's not like, oh, it's raining, he has fun, he plays in the puddles, but he's also preparing for the season ahead because he's a master. He's a master at this. He knows that when you get to summer, in order for your root to grow, you need a lot of rain. But what happens in summer? It is dry. I mean, it is dry. And let's see, I don't have I guess I can make it look like that, right? Yeah, it's dry. The ground starts to dry up. It starts to harden again. It just basically sucks up all of the moisture out of the ground. And because the farmer is so smart and wise, and he knows, he wants to make sure that your seed grows, he is going to pour water into it. And he knows how much water you need. He knows how much light you need. He knows all the things. And so as you're getting all this water, it feels like, I could rest. I could rest. It's sunny. I'm getting watered. This is amazing. But actually, this is a season that we learn. Listen, learn, leverage, because we're bringing all this stuff with us, and then we lengthen. So it feels like nothing is happening when something is happening. It feels like in summer, nothing is happening when something's happening. And it feels almost like the opposite of winter because you can't move. You can't do anything. It's hot. I can't move. I just want to rest and lay down. So I'm the opposite. There's so many people in my life. They're like, when it's hot, I just want to take a nap. Are you like that? Like, do you like summer naps? I don't sleep when it's hot. I'm wide awake. I am wide awake. I'm that person. But it's like most people that I know will just want to rest in summer. They'll want to just say, hey, it's vacation time. We're good. The farmer is just taking care of us. We're awesome. We're good. But we actually need to grow. We actually need to lengthen, not lengthen just our ability to reach the sun, because now we have the strength to do it. We got all the water we needed in spring, but in summer, we need to grow. We need to grow up and we need to grow down and wide. We need to grow down and wide. We need to keep doing the thing that we're doing. You see, in spring and summer, it seems like in spring and summer, these are the months to just allow things to occur. Like, okay, we're just receiving the water. Amazing. Thank you, God. We're receiving the water in summer and the sun. Oh, thank you, God. But one is manufactured and then one is created naturally. In both seasons, they're there to intentionally support you. They're cheering you on. They're cheering you on to grow. These two seasons, spring and summer, they're cheering you on. Most of you are in spring and summer. Most of you are in spring and summer. People are cheering you on. Everything seems to be falling on your plate. Like, oh man, I wish I had an answer for this, you thought. And then boom, the answer shows up. And many of you are going to look at the answer and think that you're in winter. You're going to want to be in winter. You're going to be wanting to be in a season where you can't move. You're going to look for an excuse to not move. But the truth is, you are growing. And it's an invitation to keep growing. So when you're asking for and you're getting clarity on how to become a tree, when you are a seed that is growing, when you're seeing an example of what it looks like to be a tree, and you're getting all of the clues and the examples and the guidance and the support from all around you, you feel like everybody keeps telling me the same thing, that I should go all in with this vision, that I should go all in to keep moving in my goals, that I should go all in to do this thing. And I don't know, that doubt is a conditioning from winter. But the thing is, that is not a bad idea. It's just in the wrong season. That idea is just for winter. It's just when you can't move. But now you can move. Now you got some legs, right? Some roots, right? You're getting closer to the sun. So now you're more visible. We have to have a different mindset. We can't have the same one when we were in a different season, because we're going to miss the ability to grow. Okay. And then growth. Now, oh, this is the exciting part. This is a place where everybody wants to get to. Fall. Everyone wants to get to fall. There are so many examples in this country of what fall looks like, right? All of these warm, like I remember when I was living in New England, and I loved it. I loved going outside in the fall. I remember picking up leaves that were literally like the size of my face, and they were beautiful, like all of these lines, and there was just such perfection in every leaf. It was just so beautiful. It's like, wow, I can't believe that God created this. Every leaf had a different color. It was like orange and brown, and it was just like green and yellow, and all of these colors, beautiful in fall. And the air, oh my gosh, the air is just, it's like perfect. It's like not too warm. It's like cool, crisp. It's called crisp. It's like, it's right when like cool and warm hit each other. It's just kind of this beautiful blend. Like they're working so musically, so rhythmically together. The sun is out, but the clouds are coming out too. And it's just like giving this beautiful feeling of shade. And it just, oh, it's just gorgeous. If you have never been to New England during the fall, go. It is, it, I, it's, it's God. It's so beautiful. And the trees, they're still growing. And the sound of the trees with those like dry leaves, oh, you can hear it. So like with the rustling of the leaves, it's like, just kind of blowing in on the stems and on the ground, and you can hear it. It is beautiful. But by the time you get to fall as a seed, you're no longer a seed. You have these wide, deep roots. And you are a part of a community of these trees. You still have everything that you learn. You have the look, the listening, the learning, the leverage, the lengthen. But now you have something even more. You have love. You have love for who you are. You have love for the seasons that you had to endure to get here. You have a love and appreciation and gratitude for sticking with it. Now, what happens every single year, and this I really believe is a blessing from God. You can't tell me otherwise. It really is. Because seasons didn't always exist. But now we have seasons. And so every year, every time we grow, right? Every time we grow, we are on this like path. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, sometimes we go back, sometimes we go here, we go there, right? It just takes us a long time. Here's the thing. The path is always tied to the starting point is always tied to the ending point. So it's okay. If it takes you longer, that's all right. You're going to get there. As long as you stay on the path. Doesn't matter what the path looks like. You'll get there. Now, as you go through these seasons and you improve and you increase your wisdom and your ability to pay attention to what season you're in, what happens is that instead of all of this, right? The ups and downs, the backs and forths, the hardships, the up, down, all that, you start paying attention. You start paying attention to the season you're in. You're not paying attention to the circumstances. You're just paying attention to the seasons. And what does that mean? That means that this, like from where you are right now, today, you are here to where you want to go, your dream, your desire, whatever it may be. It gets clearer when you focus. If you focus your energy on being here, when you go through the ups and downs, that'll be closer. It'll be closer to the destination because you're not influenced by your emotions in the moment. You see, in seasons, we get influenced. In winter, oh my gosh, in winter, we can't move and all we do is look. So while we're learning to look, oh, you can't see my screen. Oh, you can. Okay. While you're learning to look in the season, what to look at, right? You're like aware. The awareness is, I think everybody wants awareness. And then once you have it, you're like, I don't want it anymore. Right? But the ability to look, to see, like, what are you looking at? What are you paying attention to? What are you focusing your energy on? What is attracting you? What is, what is taking your energy, your time? Like, are you scrolling through social media and just thinking about all the things that you want to put on your to-do list? Oh, I got to put that in Amazon. Oh, I really like that idea. Oh, that's a great recipe. Oh, that's a really great workout. Oh, I want to do this. And all of that, all of those things, are they in alignment with being a tree, being the dream, the desire that you want? Because if it's not, it's a waste. It's a waste of time. 99.9999% of the time, it's a waste of time. If you're scrolling, it's a waste of time because it's not giving you instructions or directions to how to become that tree. It's only just making you feel good about being a seed. You want to become a tree. You want to think like a tree. You want to act like a tree. You want to look like a tree. So when you see in winter, you've gone through that entire 4 seasons and you repeat those 4 seasons with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what is happening in those seasons, what you should learn in those seasons, they get easier and easier and easier to navigate through. Are they always going to be easy? No. They're always going to cause us to grow. We're always intended to grow. We're never meant to be comfortable. We're supposed to be comfortable in the Lord. We're supposed to be comfortable with God, but He functions and serves like us with, He moves us. He moves us, He shifts us, He drags us, He leads us, He carries us. We're always in motion. And so when we're in seasons of winter, when things seem like they're not working, when we're in seasons of spring, when it feels like, I can take a break, no more striving. This is not striving. This is always growth, but you just have to learn how to grow in the season with peace. Like, be in winter. How are you in peace when you can't move? When you're tied up? I can pay attention to how I'm going to get out of here, right? If I'm locked up I love escape rooms. Like, I locked in this escape room. The worst thing that you can do is panic. The worst thing that you can do is panic. It'll take you twice as long to get out of an escape room. Love escape rooms. I've been to dozens of them. And the more that you panic in an escape room, the longer it takes to get out of it. So instead, you have to just pay attention, pause, listen, look around slowly, read things, glance at this, listen. And you're learning all of the little puzzle pieces and how they go together and all that stuff. And then you find the key to get out. And it's just like, doop, oh, you're out. And then you move on to the next room. And it's like, wow, that was so easy. When we get to spring, it feels like we should just rest. Oh, it was the sun is hitting you. You're growing. The warm water is going towards your roots. You're like, I'm good. And then you look up and you're like, I still want to be a tree. Well, how do I? Trying to get out of the soil, trying to strive, push yourself through. And you have a decision whether or not you're going to enjoy the season that you're in, or you're going to strive to be something that you're not. And all the while, the farmer that has planted you, he's taking care of you. He's making sure that you have enough water in summer and enough water in spring. And he's ready, he's prepared for you when you bear fruit so that he can plant more of you and that you get to become the shade, the example for the future seeds. Every single season is intentional. And if we try to speed the process up, we try to strive for more than where we are right now, it actually harms us more than heals us. Everything is purposeful. So right now, if you're getting an invitation to do something and it's leading you towards the vision, the dream, the goal, take the step. Lean in. If you're thinking to yourself, I can't, my environment, my surrounding, the feeling that I have, if those are like, it so important. If you're not planted in the environment that's a part of your future, do not trust it. If you're in an environment that does not model the future that you have, do not trust your current environment. It does not, it's only there for you to grow, but it's not there for you to survive. So when we move on to summer and we become a different type of seed, we're not just a seed anymore. We're not even a seed. The seed shell has broken. It is now the nutrients that are nurturing and providing nutrients to our roots. That root system needs it. It's going deep and wide. And don't worry, it's taking so long to meet the sun. The sun is there. It always will be. It is in every single season, the sun. And so when we're in summer and we're in spring and we're like, oh, this is great. I'm going to relax. What I'm sharing with you is to be intentional on using your skills that you've learned in the past season. It's not time to let go of them. It's just time to lean into them. Lean into looking, lean into listening, lean into learning, lean into leveraging, lean into lengthening yourself. Like lengthen yourself. Make sure that you are just taking on what will become, what is going to lengthen your ability to do great things. It's going to help allow you to become more than where you are right now. So that when you get to fall, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. All intended. And this is how we win more. The more that we're aware of our ability to grow, the more that we'll grow. The more that we'll grow and we'll sustain and we'll be able to do all the things that we want. Create freedom, more business ventures, take care of our family, leave an inheritance for our children's children, create a legacy, enjoy more of our life instead of striving to live life. It's all intentional. Every season. And so every season there's gratitude. Every season there's abilities. Every season there's wisdom. Every season there are skills that are there to serve you. And this is how we create predictability, because every season, every time we go through those 4 seasons, every single time, we learn what we're supposed to learn in those seasons. We know we can expect summer to follow spring and fall to follow summer. We already know at the end of fall, we're going into winter, and we can prepare ahead of time every single time. and it makes us smarter, stronger, and happier. I hope this serves you. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm excited. I'm going to refine this, make it better, but to communicate, I got all these notes and hopefully it serves you. You got something out of it. And I'll see you in the next episode.